Hello. Did you write hello? I
don't know
never
how
say
you
hello. I never say hello.
First time for everything.
Oh no!
Hello.
All right, live script edits. Welcome to the CodeX Cantina, and I'm Una, where I've been worried about what Crypto would do if he got control of the script, such as today.
And I am said Crypto, and I have control of the script.
So today we have a very special video planned, and by that I mean Crypto did all of the planning for this.
That's not why it's special. It's our 1 year anniversary and 1K sub, hopefully, video. Woo!
So 1 more year of me and Crypto, who have been hanging out for many, many years, enjoying life, enjoying each other.
Yeah. Well, I think it's a little bit more than that. At least it's to me. And I want to, say thank you to you and my wife and everybody, that's subscribed and comment and everything. It's important because I feel like on this journey, I've learned a lot about myself. I feel like I've become a better person. And I think that in the time of our society today, that's important, that even though we're social distancing, that we're still able to make connections and have a touch of what life really means. So thank you.
Oh my God, you've improved so much, dude.
Especially my and and all the editing you've had to do, right?
Well, I'm usually the guy behind the camera. I'm not the one on the camera, so it's new for me as well.
So tonight in our video, we have 2 goals. We're going to roast and toast to each other. And then we're going to have the Novel Showdown, which is a tier ranking game that is going to be hosted by yours truly.
You're totally the Vanna White of the evening.
Yeah, I am. Somebody commented on that the other day. It was pretty funny.
All right, for roast and toast, what are we doing, sir?
All right, so we're going to start off and just going to go through some reminiscing here, go down memory lane of what we've done over the last year. I'm going to throw up a picture right here. You're going to do that post-editing, hopefully, for me, of how horrible my camera used to be.
As you film from the Cave of Destiny.
Well, the thing is that when you suggested this, I had no equipment, and you're like an audio god, and I'm a school teacher, and so I had my laptop, and I recorded from my webcam. That's those first few videos.
Yeah, but no one forced you to turn all the lights off. Were you sitting on the floor hunched in a corner those first few videos?
No, the first few videos I was sitting on a workout bench because I recorded in our home gym before we had moved to this house, and so I'm sitting on a workout bench and I'm hunched over.
Let's go to this video. Okay, pull up the gunslinger. You're telling me this is you on a workbench, not on the floor, having just finished your yoga downward dog movements. And
look at those stupid headphones too. Those are like my gaming headphones from like 2000 or something. They're so old. Because I didn't have a mic either, so I used the mic on the gaming headset.
Yeah. I like, what my favorite is actually this backdrop. What's going on here?
Oh, that is one of those like folding backdrops to like divide a room. I guess if you were in a college dorm,
it looks like
trying to have some private time.
It looks like you're on the set for a Japanese porn like massage.
I got no lotion.
We did not have a happy
bad.
ending with that video, though. That's okay.
Yes,
but what about me? Okay, I feel like we've been ripping into you a little bit. Let's talk about my inability to see my face behind all this hair here. Like what is going?
Your beard is crazy. So you can put like 2 pictures up right here, or put them up next to you, and it's like, here is you with no beard. And then 5 days later, we record another video, or 7 days later, and you have like a Dumbledore beard.
Dude,
what?
My beard is so ferocious. Even Rogaine would turn me down for a commercial right now. like, whoa, we don't want that.
Did your wife marry you knowing she was getting into that beard? Like, it's a second husband.
Okay, first of all, my wife does not know what unbearded Una looks like. This is something that has been consistent for the past 30 years of my life. As soon as I could grow a beard, it shan't come off is kind of what I'm doing.
Aren't you 31?
30 years is probably a little bit aggressive. Less than 30, but yeah, you get the point.
Too good.
I guess.
Too good.
I guess to be fair, my salt and pepper is kind of coming through a little bit. Like right here, I get a little salty in the middle, but that's okay.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you something else that I was salty about was if you go down and you scroll all the way down, if you scroll down all the way to the bottom of all of the videos and you look at the thumbnails, the first 8 out of 10 are all you. I'm not in any of them.
Dude, we've already talked about this. You were in your cave of destiny, okay?
No.
Nobody wants to see you behind this grainy foghorn-like lens.
Dude, and look at your shirts. They're all black shirts or gray shirts, or you have a damn gray and black checkered shirt. Combine them together.
You know what? Okay. If I could buy a crayon set with nothing but the dark shades, 50 shades of dark, I would do it. I don't need pink. I don't draw with pink. Orange, get out of here. Now, navy blue, get over here. Robin blue? Mm-mm. No, don't want you. But I need to be talking to royal blue. Get over here, my man.
What about Robin red?
Okay, hang on. If you're gonna rip into me, all right, I'm gonna hit you too. All right.
Okay.
Can we talk about these hairstyles?
Ooh, my hair's ever changing.
Seriously, sometimes you show up on set, I get the video, and it looks like you just got done sticking your finger in an electrical socket. You look like the reject cast man for the what was that science show called?
Mystery Science Theater 3000.
I can't remember it. We'll just say that you look like a Razorhead is what you look like.
Yeah. My wife has actually teased me about that too. She goes, "Are you going to do your hair? Are you recording tonight? Are you going to shave? Are you going to shave?" And so now I make a very thing. And I even text you sometimes, "Hey, I did my hair and I shaved and I brushed my teeth. I'm all ready. I'm pretty." It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
It brings back fond days. There was one day I was hanging out with one of my good friends. And we woke up after a night of drinking and Lord of the Rings. I think we watched all 3 Lord of the Rings just straight through. We wake up the next day and we're like, okay, what's the first thing we need to do? We need to go on a beer run. Okay. So I lived downtown at the time and I told my friend, I'm like, all right, hey, let's go get some beer. And he had short hair, no big deal. And it just looked like not messy, but it's kind of like what my hair looks like now. Normally his is really done up. And he looks at himself and he goes, dude, you want me to go out looking like this right now? And I lost it because this reminds me of you. Where you're like, I need my hair to look a certain way. Okay, this is how I do my video, and if I don't look this way, I can't film. This is just who I am.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. But I feel like I've gotten better. And I feel we've improved a lot of things. The thumbnails are really good now. If you go look at some of those things, they are works of art. And Becky's actually commented several times on that.
Well, we've had some degradation though in fair of actually okay. So if the thumbnail collection has gone up, down has gone the on-set filming repertoire, right? So during this quarantine for the past 4 months, I've been nothing but t-shirt Una.
Yeah.
Remember back when I used to wear nice button-down shirts and
sweaters,
yeah,
polos.
Oh yeah.
What's up with how many cardigans do you wear? You could tell when it got cold because you started wearing all the sweaters, and I thought one day you were gonna have one and tie it tie it around it was 1985. Yeah.
Okay, first of all, this is hilarious. One day I meet my wife's at the time girlfriend's grandfather. I show up in a blue cardigan with a cab hat, a checkered hat, almost like what you'd see like what you'd see Michael Nip wear, and brown corduroy pants.
Were you wearing loafers? Penny loafers?
I kid you not. My wife's grandfather was wearing the exact same blue cardigan, the exact same cab hat, and the exact same brown corduroy pants. It was amazing that I kick it. That song, I'm gonna steal your I'm gonna steal your grandpa style. I'm gonna steal your grandpa style. That's me. I do the grandpa style when I can.
That's crazy.
So I literally have probably 30 or 40 cardigans.
That's crazy. I don't think I have 30 or 40 pieces of clothes, except for maybe dress slacks. But I never wear those on here.
No. I see 2 things. I see your t-shirts. Okay. I see basically your night clothes. Okay.
Yep.
And then for some reason, one day you wear that beanie.
Yeah. It was cold, and my wife had just bought it for me. And it was like February here, and it's the only time it was like 50 degrees out, and that's cold for Florida, you know? So I was like, I'm just going to wear this. And yeah, I thought I rocked it, though.
Well, you did rock it. You did rock it. But I know your house is cold because remember there was that one time that we filmed, and you had to hold your answers up on your phone, and we were doing the FaceTime call that time. So I literally got a close-up of your nipple like the entire episode.
Oh, God, that was so awkward. And you kept making comments, and I'm like, quit making me feel insecure about myself.
Look, I don't know why you live in Florida, but if you're going to keep your house that damn cold, just move freaking north already.
My wife wants us to, so maybe one day. So as we go back through all of this, what is your favorite skit or video you think that we've done? Or when did you have the most fun?
The most fun?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. The editing experience is much different from the actual experience, so I'm not sure sometimes, because sometimes after I've like edited so much and like I watch the final product, like I feel like I had more fun than maybe I did, and there's sometimes where like maybe I edit out some stuff where it seems more serious than we actually had a lot more fun, but I edit that out, so it's kind of weird. I'll tell you from like a video perspective of just like the output, not that I'm like most happiest with, but it seemed like we had the most fun, was probably that rapid fire tag that we did. Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, that was good. Well, for me, I think it was my birthday tag that you made for me. That was really special because it was literally made for me and tailored to me. So I probably enjoyed that one the most. But I really enjoyed when we got to do the Hacksaw and the
Bibliomaniac.
Bibliomaniac, yeah. I think those were the most fun because it was a chance to be silly because a lot of times we are serious and we do a lot of in-depth analysis, and I think it's good for us to break our own rules sometimes as well. So I had a lot of fun with that.
Isn't it fair that if you took us away from this serious book talk, which I feel like I do enjoy, and I think I appreciate our skills, and I think we're good at it. To be fair, okay, we're not those people. Like if you show someone, that's not us. Like being goofy, ripping on each other, like this is more us than what you actually see in those videos. And we probably need to figure out how to better. We're a year into this. We should figure out how to better integrate our actual personalities into these videos as opposed to being so serious all the time, because we are really goofy people.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I think that we've kind of established ourselves that those videos we're trying to make educational, and we let our personalities out on the tag videos and the wrap-ups and the TBRs and all those things where we can be a little bit more ourselves. So, because I think we have something in mind, because I keep thinking about it, I don't want to cuss during those videos because a teacher might show them or say, hey, these guys are really good, subscribe to their channel and watch their in-depth analysis series, and they're going to help you with some of the stuff that I'm going to assign. So I keep thinking about it like that, because like our two most viewed videos, Araby and Eveline, those videos could actually help somebody be successful in one of their classes.
Yeah. It seems like we've done more William Faulkner, to be fair, right? Like you take more shots at something, you're going to more likely make a goal, to be fair. But we've become very much a William Faulkner, James Joyce, Ray Bradbury channel. Like our top videos are really dominated by those three authors.
When do you think that change happened? Because we were on this journey of we're going to get to the tower and we're going to do novels, and then we switched to short stories at some point, and then
I could tell you exactly when it happened. We were in The Wizard and Glass, and like we published a video where we talk about stuff like we talk about during short stories, right? So it was a Wizard and Glass talk where I think we talked about how I was like, okay, there's intelligent design behind these characters' actions, like the Ka. What does Ka mean? Is there a god of this universe? Like you talk about the devil. Does the presence of a devil prove that there's the presence of a god? I thought it was a very fun talk, and I thought it was a very intelligent talk in terms of bringing in philosophical points and stuff like that. And it got like 30 views. And I think I talked to you, and I was just like, what's the point of doing in-depth novel reviews like this if we get 30 views? You do these short stories that we do these in-depth talks with, and we get hundreds of views. Like it's just not worth the time.
Yeah, I think you drew out the drawing of 3. Huh? That's a knee slapper.
To be fair, the drawing of 3 was early on in our novel experience, and I think we made 5 videos of it when we could easily have made 1. But we were learning our pacing of how many pages do we want to read a week, how long does it take us to break down those pages. And to be fair, we've also gotten smarter about, okay, 100 pages of William Faulkner is the equivalent of like 1,000 pages of Stephen King, right? Like the time it takes to break down those chapters varies greatly between the authors.
Yeah, and you and I didn't know that at the time that's the way that I think it would shift or transition. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Right, but
we've learned from that, so it's good. We made improvements, and we're doing the books usually in just one and dones, unless it's something we feel like we need an in-depth series, like we're doing now.
Indeed.
So, talking about the tag videos, why do we start cheating so much on those? Because I know that we've gotten some comments about that our cheating is getting a little out of hand. Why did we start cheating so much?
Okay, first of all, don't judge me. Okay,
I'm not. The commenters are.
Let me be me, okay? Don't put me in a box. How did it start? I don't know if I could tell you a specific answer that it started, but I could tell you a feeling that I had, which was related to a yellow liquid. That was just like, you know what? I don't want to answer it the way that you asked it. I have a more fun way that I want to talk about it with crypto. And I think we just realized that while we do put ourselves in 1 and 2 beer videos, right? 1 and 2 beer videos are the analytical videos that we started out filming in the beginning of the day, right?
Yeah.
Beer through the 4-banger and then the 5-banger videos. like those are like, let's just have some fun. Like let's just experience this. And we're like, you know what? I realize this question asked this, but I don't want to talk about that right now.
I want to talk about this. Well, I know for myself, I know that there were kind of 2 reasons. One, I felt like I was saying the same answers over and over, and I had really good things to talk about, and I feel like you and I have really good stories, but they weren't conducive to that video. And I'm like, well, if I just tweak it a little bit, and then we started calling it cheating, and it just kind of became our shtick. And then the other thing is that I kind of took a gap in my reading for many years, and I was just reading stuff for teaching. And so I read How to Be a Teacher, and I read, I read educational books, I read books on history, and I was doing all of that for my job. And I wasn't reading analytically. I wasn't reading short stories. I wasn't reading books. And so I felt like I didn't have as many answers as all these other people did on their videos. And I'm like, I don't want to be like the idiot boring guy. So that's kind of how I felt when I started, doing some subversive tactics, per se. Yeah.
Well, and to be fair, BookTube has pushed us in ways that we hadn't thought, right?
Yeah.
So in terms of diversity, in terms of representation, there's different decisions we're making now. Before how we made decisions, we would go down a specific list of what's the most popular, what's the most famous, and just based on what our mood was, we would pick it based on that. And I think during some events that have been happening lately, in terms of wanting to make sure that, in terms of being able to see ourselves into other people's lives, a window into other people's lives, that we've grown a lot, I feel like, as a result of this experience, that this has been by far and whole very positive experience.
For sure. I think the one thing that has surprised me the most, and surprised like my wife and my mom the most, and they watch the videos regularly, is that there was somebody out there in the world that was more of a scheduler than me.
You're like, you're the what do you call it? The grasshopper for me? Like I'm the ant? Like you're a grasshopper to me. Like I'm like, does this guy plan anything?
I rely on you heavily. That is true. But I am definitely looking forward to the next 2 years that you have mapped out for us.
All right. So here's a question. Now, okay, so let's go back to the dressing outfits. What has been your favorite outfits that we've worn on the show?
Oh, the jackets, man. We crushed those jackets.
Christmas jackets?
The Christmas jackets. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah. That was a good time. I feel like we should do that more often. It's kind of fun. Just have to take some time. We spend so much time on the analytical side. This goes back to our conversation earlier of like, we need to let our personalities out more. I feel like is a good learning point for us moving forward, that we need to move back to that, I feel like.
Or I think the bloopers too, as long as we don't curse too much. The bloopers at the end, I think.
Dude, that's all our bloopers are, just
good.
cursing.
When we get mad, it's beep 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 beep.
So today on the
yeah. Or it's like, oh, my hair looks bad. No, I'm just kidding. It's been good. It's been good. All right. And now I think it's time for the novel showdown. So we kind of stole this idea from other booktubers, and we took all the novels that we've read in the last 11, 12 months, and there are 15 of them. And we created 5 categories, and we've made some rules for our little game. We're only going to use the 15 novels we read, no short stories or novellas or anything like that. The 5 categories are based on enjoyment, analytical value, and what other nonsense we came up with. We are only allowed to have 3 books in each category. We're going to alternate placing books or moving the books, and the Wheel of Destiny will decide which novel we get to place, or if you don't choose a new book, you can move one to another spot, but then you lose placing one.
I'm going to have to figure out how to edit out all these banners, dude. You gave me a website that has like 8 million banners on it. Good Lord.
I took this website that you suggested from another person. They will remain nameless, so they don't get any grief. But yes, this website is terrible.
Okay,
There's
now
so many ads.
Now the limitation to 3 per category makes no sense. So you may ask, why'd you do that? That's why. Made no sense. Because we want to fight. That's all there's to it.
Yeah. We want to try to present a rational argument.
Okay.
And just be jerks.
So let's get to arguing, right? So I just click this and it'll spin, right?
Yeah, well, we got to explain the categories first.
Oh, crap. Well, I spun. Okay.
No,
Does
it's
that spin
fine.
count?
It's fine.
Does the spin count?
It's fine. It counts.
All right, so our first one's going to be Player Piano. Who's going first, me or you? You?
You're the guest since I'm the host.
Okay, so I'll go. I get to pick first. Okay, so the categories are Sold a Kidney, which is like you gotta read this. We want to read this. I don't know. Is this for us or for them? I don't know.
It's for us.
Okay, it's for us. So we would sell a kidney for this.
Yeah.
For exactly $3 for our 3 kidneys.
Yes, 3 kidneys. Hey, you only have 1?
Number 2, read with the spouse with the idea that this is awesome. We would read it with our loved ones. Yep. Or me and Crypto. Interpret that the way you want. I don't know.
Hey, don't judge us.
All right. Book of the Utterly Indifferent. Couldn't care less. We could read it. We could not read it. Yeah. If you want to read it, okay. I'll read it.
Yeah.
All right. Number 4, hide purchase from everyone.
You're ashamed to have read this.
Or it's just the book that we put in this category because we ran out of the higher categories.
Yes.
And the last is Eternity to Finish. It took forever to do.
Because the book is awful.
I kind of want to call this book, I want to call the last category Karen almost. This is such a Karen book.
A Karen book. Oh, that's good. I like that. If you're a Karen, no offense.
But you're a Karen.
All right.
All right, so the first book is...
Crypto. So
Player Piano. So I got to place Player Piano. Now you chose really weird book covers. I don't even know which one's Player Piano from this.
It's the very first one.
Is it? Dude, you got some weird covers on this. Okay. Now, I actually, I feel like in retrospect, I've enjoyed this book more than when we actually recorded it. Now, did you explain the rules that once I place it, you can move it up or down one?
Yes, I did explain that. I can move it, or I can pick the Wheel of Destiny to pick me a book to place. Okay. Because you might put it in a place that I'm okay with.
Right. But you can only move it once. So I could place this really high. And it's almost like that Crickets game where you can like block a category. Yeah. All right, I'm going to put this in Read with the Spouse.
Okay. And I'm doing it on mine, so that's why I'm looking over my screen so that I can follow along because I can't see his screen. Okay. I'm okay with that. So go ahead and give me the Wheel of Destiny.
Wheel of Destiny? Okay. So I'm going to
remove... Pick me a book.
I got to remove the name. I'm going to spin.
Give me. What do I get? You better not cheat me because I will see this video.
Oh, the Wastelands. You gotta place the Wastelands. Now I gotta find the picture for this.
It should be the very next one. It's the one with the...
Is it? With the train? With Blaine the Train. Blaine the Train. Okay,
Blaine the Train.
All right, where are you placing it?
I'm gonna put this one in Eternity to Finish.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry. I know I was poo-poo on this one.
No, I accept.
I accept. Yeah, the middle of that book is so meh.
I accept.
It's worse than meh.
Okay, here's the worst part about this. I wanted to fight you. I want to fight you, but we're agreeing. I don't know if I like this. We need to fight on this next one. Let's fight.
You're like 6'1". I'm 5'7".
Come on. Already at 5'7", you're already exaggerating.
5'7" with my hair.
We're up to Thrawn Alliances, I believe it is. I'm going to place.
You should be able to see.
I'm going to place this in the Eternity to finish.
I will accept that one.
Dude, fight me. Dude, fight me.
No.
I am sick of you agreeing with me. You know what? I'm going to take the next one and I'm going to put it in a category it doesn't belong to so you can fight me for it.
Okay. We have very similar tastes. So the end of that book sucked. All right, give me the new one. Give me
but now I don't even know what's on here. So like this next one, like maybe I want to place it into Eternity, but then I've blocked that category. And then I'm pissed. Yeah. All right, Gunslinger.
Ooh, Gunslinger. Gunslinger, I'm going to go with Reed. I'm going to go Sold a Kidney.
You want me to fight you? Yeah, no, fuck you. No, we're moving this down.
You're moving it?
You can't possibly put this in Sold a Kidney.
Where are you moving it to?
Here's the problem: is I know some of the books that we read, right? Like I can only move it down one. I can't move it down two, so I have to move it down to Read with Spouse. Because
you can put it wherever you want. No, you can move it wherever you want.
No, move it down one. Just one. No, that's the rules.
No, you can move it wherever you want, though.
I'm playing by different. I'm only going to move it one. You're going to cheat and move it wherever you want.
Yeah, you're allowed to move wherever you want. All right, give me one because you moved, so it's my turn. I'm not moving any.
Wait. I can put it wherever I want?
Yes. Where are you putting it?
Oh, and then you spin. Okay. I'm putting it
wherever you want.
I'm putting it in Book of the Utterly Indifferent.
Okay, so we just still have Player Piano and Read with a Spouse.
Are you ready?
Yes. Yeah, give me one.
So I put that in the Book of the Utterly Indifferent. All right, next up we have... Ooh, why didn't I get this one? Absalom.
No.
I'm going to go back to the move it just one. I like the... I'm going to limit myself. I'm going to move it just one.
What do you mean? What are you moving?
No. Like when you place it, I can only move it up or down one. It's the self-imposed thing. I don't like moving it wherever I want. That just feels like cheating. And you know how I feel about cheating.
Okay. So I put Absalom, Sold a Kidney.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I absolutely love that one. So you're not gonna fight me. I'm not gonna fight you.
All right,
so now you get a book.
All right, here's the image. I gotta find the image of it. You got weird covers for this, man.
It literally says Absalom and has the house.
First of all, this is a 5-banger video. Okay, so I want you to know that. Ooh.
What'd you get?
I got Of Mice and Men.
Oh, Of Mice and Men. I don't know which book cover I have on that one.
It's the one with the deckled edges. I'll tell you that. I'm gonna go with Sold a Kidney.
Oh, there it is.
I went with Sold a Kidney.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm moving it up to Sold a Kidney. It's your turn. Well, up or down? Down. You want to move it up? Move it up. We can create a new tier. We can create a God tier if you want.
No. Of Mice and Men is going to Book of the Utterly Indifferent.
You can't move it 2. You can only move it 1.
I told you could move it wherever you wanted. You're moving it down 2. All right.
You're a cheater. You're a dirty cheater.
I don't care.
You're a dirty cheater.
I don't care. You're moving it down to Book of the Utterly Indifferent. It's right next to Gunslinger right now.
No, because now if I roll every single time, all it happens if you move it every time is this is a rating of just crypto. You get to move it 1. Move it 1. That's the only one that makes sense.
See, I told you we should have figured out these rules the other day when we were talking, and you were like, "It doesn't matter. It's all good."
Yeah, but when I'm
no
drunk,
buts. No
when
buts.
When I'm drunk, I make more sense. I make one. All right, Christmas Carol.
All right.
Whose turn is it? Whose turn is it?
Your turn. You picked that one.
Christmas Carol. I'm going to put this in Book of the Utterly Indifferent. You get to move it up or down 1. Up or down 1.
I'll accept that. No, I'll accept that. Give me a book. I'll accept that. Give me a book.
Spinning now.
Give me a book.
Don't rush my spin. My spin is sacred. The drawing of 3, not to be confused with the drawing of the 3, but the drawing of 3.
Of 3. Yeah, I missed that one. I was running out of space. I'm going to put this one in hide purchase from everyone. Because that one is lonely. Doesn't have anything in that category.
For sure, I accept that one, for sure.
Okay. All right, your turn.
And that's one that's placed because of the limitation of 3 per category.
I'm getting stressed now. I'm getting stressed.
Well, okay,
What'd you
get this. Now get this. Hang on. I'm going to put a realization in here for you.
What?
When we block a category, okay, like let's say we block the second from the top, right?
You're going to change the rules again, aren't you?
No. Yeah. But okay, Book of the Utterly Indifferent is now blocked, right? So
Why?
because we have 3 in there.
No, there's only 2.
No, there's 3.
What 3?
Gunslinger of Mice and Men and Christmas Carol.
You said I couldn't move on Mice and Men that far down.
Wait, so where's of Mice and Men?
Read with a Spouse. I moved it down 1. I moved it down 1.
Okay. Well, so this is the dangers of remote recording.
Yeah. There's none that are blocked right now.
But okay, let's pretend Book of the Utterly Indifferent was blocked, and you put one in hide from purchase, and I move it up 1. It'd jump up to read with a spouse. That's the dangers that we have right now. The wild swings of the closing quarters. I'm telling you, this is. Yeah. All right, you ready for this? Whose turn is it? I don't even know whose turn it is.
It's your turn. What book did you get?
I got Wizard and Glass.
Okay, where are you putting it?
I'm putting it in hide book from everyone.
I'll accept that.
Accepted. Oh, whoa! I clicked some Facebook ad. Oh goodness. All right, remove.
Block.
All right, ready? We're down to 6 books.
All right.
Spinning.
Give me a book.
I'm spinning. It's gonna get hot here at the end. This is gonna get
big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies.
Ooh.
Don't give me
a portrait of the artist of a young man.
I'm gonna go because I literally did this. I have to put it in Read with a Spouse.
Oh no!
Because I read it with my wife.
Hang on. Am I allowed to look at like what books are left? Is that a fair? Is that a fair way to judge whether I'm moving it up or down? Like I'm literally hedging future bets.
You're making up rules as you go, so do whatever you want, homie.
That's fair, right?
There is no fair. You're cheating all the time, so it's fine.
Right.
You hijacked my game.
If you are continually cheating, you never know when I'm not cheating, so that's fair. Like that's how this works, right?
That actually makes sense. That actually makes sense.
All right, I'm gonna push it up to Soul to Kidney. So we're actually 2 up and down the board.
You pushed it up. Okay, so it's my. Give me another book.
So you realize now we only get 1 more to close out each of these categories.
Give me a book. Come on, please give me the terrible book. Please give me the terrible book. In my opinion, in my humble opinion,
dude,
please don't get mad.
If I get a terrible book, I could place it really high just to piss you off that you can only move it down 1. How do you feel about that?
That's stupid. Come on, please. It's my book. This is my book. Please give me a crappy book. Please give me a crappy book. What did I get?
You, sir, got The Reavers by William Faulkner.
I did not want that. Soul to Kidney.
You're going to put that one in Soul to Kidney?
Yes. And you're not going to move it because that's one of your favorite books.
I'm putting that in Soul to Kidney. I'm putting that in Soul to Kidney for sure.
You better leave it there.
I agree.
Right, your turn.
I agree. We're definitely because I'm playing the game of what's left.
I know. What'd you get?
No, it's what you got. No, this is my turn.
I played.
This is my turn.
Yours, your turn.
I got Sirens of Titan.
All right, where are you putting it?
I'm looking at what's left. Don't rush me. Okay.
I'm rushing you.
All right, I've got a decision.
Sirens of Titan?
I've got a decision. I have thusly placed it, and you can only move it down 1, is Read with a Spouse.
You put it in Read with a Spouse?
Mm-hmm. Which means you can move it to Book of the Utterly Indifferent, which is actually really appropriate. Or just accept it.
I need to accept it, because I need a book. I need a book. Give me a book.
Dude,
I'm accepting it. Give me a book. Final answer.
Hand. No. I accept your final answer, but allow me to offer this opportunity that if you moved it down, it would be in the category that it belonged of the Book of the Utterly Indifferent, literally the category that we named after this book.
You should have done it then.
All right, final answer.
That's your fault.
Final answer.
Yeah.
Are you going to move it down?
I'm not moving it.
Okay, so we only have the bottom 3 left.
I know.
We have Book of the Utterly Indifferent, Hide Purchase from Everyone, and Eternity to Finish.
Please give me a book.
Okay.
Please give me the right book.
Okay.
Please give me a book.
Okay.
Please give me a book.
Okay. You got Memory Police.
Ah, crap. I'll put that one in Book of the Utterly Indifferent.
You're going to take Memory Police and put it in the Book of the Utterly Indifferent?
Yes.
I accept. What is this cover? There's like flowers and stuff on it. It's fancy.
It's the only one that had like her name and the title. I liked it.
Oh. Is it my turn?
Get? Yes.
I got If It Bleeds.
Where are you putting it?
I got it in... I only got 2 categories. I'm going to put it in High Purchase from Everyone.
All right.
Then let's do the spin. Let's do the spin just for fun, because I'm curious what this thing's going to do.
There's only one left.
I just wanted to see what the application did. You got Bakemonogatari!
Put it in Eternity to Finish, baby, because I'm still reading it.
Okay, of all 15 of these books, that's the only one that you wanted to make sure ended up in Eternity to Finish. Am I correct?
Yes, I'm glad it did.
No, you didn't. You're not still trying to finish. You read that whole book.
But I didn't like finish the series.
You read that
I
book.
didn't finish.
You read that
I did.
book, sir.
I did read that book.
Okay. But hey, you got your okay. So we're okay. Eternity to Finish, which makes no sense because some of these I don't know if they really deserve this, but we got The Wastelands by Stephen King. We've got Thrawn Alliances and Bakemonogatari Part 1. Right?
Yeah.
Hide Purchases from Everyone. The Drawing of 3. The Drawing of 3 was totally better than that, but hey, these were our rules. We've got Wizard and Glass. Better than that, come on. And, oh my god, this is a Stephen King section. And If It Bleeds, all 3 Stephen King.
All 3 Stephen King.
Dude, are we ashamed of Stephen King? What does this tell us? Because all three of these, they were enjoyable. But, limit of 3 rule, we had to kind of push them down. Are we ashamed of Stephen King?
I think that as I've become older and a sophisticated reader, I've seen some of the holes in his writing. He is still a master. I still love his stuff, but I think there is better out there.
Okay. Now, Book of the Utterly Indifferent, the next highest that we could possibly give, Stephen King's Gunslinger. A Christmas Carol. Oh, that's a classic. That kind of hurts. And then Memory Police, which I understand. Most of these I would push up if we... it's actually kind of good that we did this 3 rule limit, because otherwise most of these would be much higher.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, okay. I could definitely put these up higher.
Yeah. All right, Read with a Spouse. I don't even know what that is. Oh, Player Piano. It's the weird cover. It's getting me. We got Player Piano, Of Mice and Men, and The Sirens of Titan. 2 Kurt Vonnegut books.
Vonnegut's in there. That's interesting.
It's
weird how this played out.
Yeah. I wonder what this means.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Dude, now, sold a kidney. Dude, I don't ever use this word. I'm going to use this word. You ready? Do you know what word I'm going to use? I'm dropping it. Dude, sold a kidney is so pretentious. We got Absalom, A Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man, and The Reavers by William Faulkner. Super pretentious from like a societal perspective.
And see, Portrait I would move down, but you screwed me.
I did screw you. Well, hang on. If you let's pretend you could do one final adjustment. Let's pretend that you could take Portrait of the Artist and shift it and you got to move this one up. Okay, you got to move this one up. This one moves down. You can swap Portrait with either Player Piano, Of Mice and Men, or Sirens of Titan.
Sirens.
You would put Sirens and Sold a Kidney over A Portrait?
Yeah. Because I enjoyed, the analytical of Portrait I enjoyed better than Sirens, but I enjoyed Sirens more than Portrait. I struggled with Portrait because I listened to it, and then I didn't have the annotations. It takes a lot of work to enjoy that book. It really does. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but
right.
I like, you know, I like Vonnegut. That's just
the format you chose. You kind of screwed yourself over. Like it'd kind of be like, okay, let's pretend you were to do the book we're doing right now, The Sound and the Fury, as an audiobook. Good luck. Good luck.
I would have pulled my tooth out. Huh? See what I did there?
But you would have placed that a lot lower. It's fine. It's fair. It's the format that you did. But my point is, The Sound and the Fury, you would have placed a lot lower because of the format that you chose.
True. And we've talked about, too, that sometimes I do myself a disservice that, like, I read Sirens way too quick. I read that in, like, 2 days, basically.
Yeah.
And I did the same thing with Memory Police. I read it in, like, 3 days.
Well, in Memory Police, though, that's not sharp, analytical, journalistic writing. Right, the way that Sirens is too. Like we are learning more about authors as we read them. That there's different ways to enjoy different authors. Right, like Brandon Sanderson. We're reading that right now. You could sit down and binge that. Like I don't like that's something that like you can just like it's like hypnotic. Like you're like okay, it was like Stephen King. You just kind of roll through it. You can't do that with some of these authors though. Like your brain has to focus. Your brain has to be attentive, and that's not what some people are looking for. So we are learning about ourselves. We are learning about our authors. It's a joint effort, if you will.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I hope you guys enjoy the little game there, and hopefully next year we'll be able to do this again, and we'll have 15 novels or so, or maybe we'll do it with short stories, and we'll make more categories and make more asses of ourselves.
maybe we'll. Who knows? My understanding is that the growth rate, like it kind of ramps up a little bit. Maybe we'll hit 2,000 before our 2-year anniversary, and maybe we'll do something more fun. Maybe we should just have more fun more often. Like, why do we have to wait for anniversaries to have fun?
I will ask my wife that.
Ooh, that was good. That was good. All right. Thank you so much for joining us on today's fun video. If you enjoy fun videos like this, we do tags and stuff like this when we can, and analytical breakdowns as well. So please hit that subscribe button if you're down for that sort of thing.
Peace.